Mr. Hutton? No, not yet. He and Larry just called from the airport. He should be here by 6. Uh-huh. Just a minute, Mr. Hutton. I think my blouse is burning. No, not my house, my blouse. No. Don't worry, Mr. Hutton. I'll have him call you. Goodbye. Yes?
It's me, Sandy.
Oh, wait till I get the chain unlatched.
Come on, open up.
Will you wait a minute?
What's with all the safety precautions?
David acts so worried about my being alone, I had the manager put it up.
Hey, Linda, wait till you see what just came in the mail.
What, you won the bake-off?
Who cares about cakes at a time like this? Stop sprinkling. Look!
What is it?
Look. Life insurance policy, $60,000 worth, and beneficiary, Sandy Kramer.
Gee, who sent that?
Look at that! Lawrence G. Clark.
Larry sent you that?
Yeah. Hey, Linda, I think Larry's in love with me.
You really think so?
I know so. I mean, a single fella just doesn't go around making a single lady his sole beneficiary on his flight insurance unless he's pretty serious about her. Does he?
No, he doesn't. Has Larry ever done this before?
No, all he ever sent me before was nothing.
Sandy, do you really think Larry's serious?
I know he is, as well as I know my own name. The future Mrs. Larry Clark.
David,
What?
Larry sent Sandy his flight insurance, $60,000 worth.
So?
Darling, that happens to be twice as much as you sent me.
Hey, I thought you never opened mine.
Well, I did this time out of curiosity.
So?
David, they're not even married yet.
What do you mean yet?
I mean, they aren't, but I think they will be.
You think there's something to it?
Yeah, and so does Sandy. You should see her.
You know, honey, granted, Larry will never win any prizes for predictability, but a flight insurance policy is no marriage proposal.
Well, they have been seeing quite a bit of each other lately.
Hey, you know, now that I think of it, you might be right.
Why? Why am I right?
Well, this is the first time I ever took a plane trip with Larry where he didn't try to take one of the stewardesses home.
That means something.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, Dave.
How's everything?
Okay.
Just, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Is there anything you want to tell me?
Yeah. Don't ever let me make a pig of myself on an airplane. I didn't sleep last night. I think it was that little macaroon and marshmallow surprise. Surprised me about 4 this morning.
You call Sandy?
No, does she have a cure for heartburn?
That's it, baby. That's it. Just play it cagey.
Look, Dave, I know I'm a little sleepy, but I don't know what you're talking about.
The $60,000 flight insurance that you sent Sandy?
Oh, that.
Yeah, well, what about it?
It's a great idea, isn't it? They all love it.
Who's they?
Sharon, Sue, Joyce, a lot of the girls I date.
I don't understand.
Oh, didn't I ever tell you about that?
No.
Oh, well, before I take a flight,
Yeah?
I put a quarter in the machine, send them the policy, and presto, instant devotion.
You do this all the time?
You gotta admit it's brilliant, especially when you like free home-cooked meals and a lot of hugging and kissing.
Then I take it you don't care for Sandy that much. You're just one of the gang, is that it?
Of course I care for her. I sent her the insurance, didn't I?
Oh, boy.
Come to think of it, I must really care. I usually only send a quarter's worth. Dave, just because I landed safely doesn't mean I have to marry her, right? Believe me, the girls, they never take it that seriously.
Sandy's gonna kill you when she finds out.
Well, how's she gonna find out? You won't tell her, will you?
No, I won't tell her, but I'll tell you something, Larry. You stink.
Well, that makes my visit unnecessary. Why do you think he stinks?
Well, it's a personal matter.
My reasons are professional. Lawrence, for the last time, I absolutely forbid you to play any more of those cheap, tasteless rock and roll records. What are you doing?
I'm putting saccharin in my coffee.
Pity, I'd hoped you were doing away with yourself.
Look, Mr. Hutton, why do you always pick on me?
Why? Because you are there, but not for long if you continue to defy my authority. Doesn't he know I'm his only reference? Hello, Roland B. Hutton speaking. Yes, he's here. David, it's for him.
Hello? Oh, hi, Sandy. What are you doing up so early this morning? Oh, well, I like the sound of your voice, too.
15 seconds.
Oh, you got it, huh? Yeah, well, it's nothing. Dinner tonight? I'd love to. Sure, just a cozy little twosome? Great. Hey, listen, turn on your radio. Your own Mr. Wonderful's about to hit the airwaves. Okay, see you tonight, babe. Bye.
See? Larry, how can you do that?
You're on the air.
Good morning, folks. This is David Lewis.
And Larry Clark. With a special hello to you-know-who.
Larry, I'm warning you. She's a sweet girl, so don't do anything that's going to cause me to break every bone in your body.
You're going to beat up a guy for saying a special hello to his mother?
Your mother's in San Francisco.
No, Dave. She's here. Next to that macaroon surprise. Is that it?
Yeah.
Gee, only 9 courses. Can I take my coat off?
Sure.
Sandy, I gotta tell you, that meal was just great.
Thank you. And you're some appreciative guest. It was fun cooking for you.
Well, it's fun eating for you. Especially that dessert, that chocolate elk.
Moose.
Say that again.
Moose. You have coffee, I'll have coffee.
Okay.
You know, Linda gave me that recipe. But she says I make it much better.
Sure do. Well.
Well, what?
Well, I'm feeling well.
Larry, why'd you do it?
Do what?
Make me a beneficiary.
Honey, do you think that really, really needs an explanation?
Yes.
Oh. Well, it's simple. Take a great evening like this. Cocktails, a great dinner, a nice lady in a whoopee dress. I'm telling you, honey, I could really get used to this kind of stuff.
Good?
Mm-hmm. You know
Me
it.
too. Larry,
Mm-hmm.
do you like this better than handball?
What?
Well, you know, like running around with the fellas.
Oh, sure. You're much better than the fellas. You know, Sandy, I truly believe that no man is an island unto himself. He needs his companionship.
Larry, are you saying you care about me?
Of course I care about you.
Oh, that's all I wanted to know. Larry, how do you feel about children?
Whose?
Well, the offspring of two people who care about each other.
Well, it's kind of hard to talk with the pins and needles.
The what?
The pins and needles, honey. Your head, it's cut off the circulation of my arm.
How's that?
Better.
I think so, too. Oh, Larry. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Probably not.
Well, then I'll say it first, and if that's what you're thinking, you tell me, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Da, 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 da.
Da-da-dee-da.
Well, Larry, you wouldn't send me that insurance policy just to waste a 5-cent stamp, would you?
No.
And I certainly wouldn't spend $13.84 on gourmet food on a fellow I don't even care about, would I?
No.
Okay. Larry, will you marry me?
What?
Well, if you want to marry me, or don't you?
Well, yes. Yes, I certainly do want to marry you.
Oh, Larry!
Who is it?
It's me, Sandy.
Come in, Sandy. Tell me what happened with you and Larry.
Happened?
Yeah, tell me everything.
Well, he showed up right on time with a big bouquet of daisies. And then we had cocktails. And then he whistled a new song he was writing.
Yeah?
And he told me he loved my moose. And then we sat down on the couch and talked. And before either one of us knew it, we were kissing.
You were?
We were kissing.
What happened then?
I asked him to marry me.
And he said no.
No. He said yes. Oh, Sandy, I'm so happy for you. Don't cry, happy. This is sad. Why? Because Larry can't marry me. Why? Wait till you hear. What? I can't tell you.
Andy, you made me cry and now you're not going to tell me why?
And you promise you won't tell Larry?
I promise I won't tell anybody.
Well, like I was saying, we were both sitting on the couch, and we were talking, and then we were kissing, and then I said to him, well, Larry, do you want to marry me or don't you?
Oh, well, yes. I certainly do want to marry you.
Oh, Larry! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
If only I could. Sandy, I'm trying to say you're the greatest, and I definitely want to marry you. But I can't marry anybody.
Larry, what are you trying to say?
Well, remember what you said about handball?
Yeah?
Well, I won't be able to play anymore. In fact, there's a lot of things I can't do.
Is getting married one of them?
Yes. You know that part in the ceremony where they say, till death do us part?
Yeah.
Well, I may not even make it past cutting the cake. Sandy, what I'm trying to say is, I don't know how long I have to live. Don't make me repeat it.
Larry.
Yeah, it kind of took me by surprise, too. I went to the hospital last week for a little checkup, routine, and gazonk.
Gazonk? Oh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, he said he doesn't know how long I've got. I had such plans. Oh.
Oh, Larry.
Well, now, Sandy, honey, there must be no tears.
Oh, I'm not crying.
Oh, well, in case you do, there must be no tears. The important thing is to live each day to the hilt with a smile on our face, like Ben Gazzara.
Isn't there anything they can give you?
No, they've tried everything. Excuse me, Sandy.
What are you doing? What is that?
What's the difference as long as it makes life a little sweeter? Yes, my dear. You must be brave, too. Come on, for my sake. Yeah, that's it. Now give us a little kiss. Don't worry, it's not catching. Oh, Sandy, one important thing. You got to promise me one thing. You can't tell anybody.
Oh, I won't.
It's got to be our secret.
I'll be the only one at your funeral.
No, I'll be there.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
It's true. Every word. There's no telling how long poor Larry has.
Sandy, I don't know what to say. Would you like to sleep down here tonight?
No, thank you.
Or would you like some hot milk?
No, thank you. I have some upstairs in my refrigerator. I think I'm going to go get some.
Then try and get some rest.
I just had to tell somebody, you understand, don't you?
Of course. Now, you get some sleep.
And don't tell anyone.
Not a soul. Don't you worry.
Remember, not a soul, because Larry would just die.
David! David, wake up! David!
Hi, honey. Oh, I'm late.
David, I have to talk to you. Honey, no o'clock at night.
Hi, honey.
It's 11 o'clock at night.
Oh. Why'd you wake me up?
Because I have to talk to you.
Now?
David, Larry told Sandy something, and I have to find out if it's true.
It depends on what he told her.
Larry told Sandy that he doesn't know how long he has to live.
He told her what?
That he doesn't know how long he has to live.
Well, that's crazy.
Then you don't think it's true?
Well, no, he just went to the doctor.
That's what he told Sandy.
No, for his regular checkup.
I don't know. This is so confusing.
So what's so confusing about a healthy liar?
Who could lie about a thing like that, even Larry?
Ooh. What did he say he was dying from?
Well, he didn't say much except that it's not catching. He said it was some rare, incurable disease, and he swore Sandy to absolute secrecy. He didn't want you to find out so you wouldn't worry.
Well, you've taken care of that.
And you don't believe it?
No. Yes. Well, I don't know. I'll ask him tomorrow. Honey, go turn the light out.
How can you sleep?
I can, but I worry terrific in the dark.
Where is he?
You mean Larry?
Who else would I be looking for in this tone of voice? He was supposed to be in my office 10 minutes ago explaining himself.
About what?
About this garbage he calls music.
Mr. Hutton, excuse me, I may be speaking out of line, but I wouldn't be too rough on Larry right now.
And why not?
Well, he may be sick.
We know he's sick.
No, I mean sick, physically sick.
Oh. I hope it's nothing I've done.
No, I'm sure it isn't.
Well, what is it?
I don't know, but it sounds pretty serious.
Do you mean...
I think that's what I mean.
Oh, David, I'm happy you told me. I mean, I'm not happy, but, well, you know what I mean.
Hi, Dave. Oh, Mr. Hutton, we had a little date, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Well, listen, if it's about that record I played yesterday,
Lawrence, please, don't be so defensive. You're doing a fine job, surprisingly adequate.
You came in here to compliment me?
Lawrence, though sometimes the waters might get a bit choppy, keep a tight ship, a firm hand on the helm, and chin up into the wind.
Are we doing a remote from Catalina?
A very good quip, Lawrence. I appoint you captain of the good ship Funnybone. Bon voyage. Oh, I mean, ship ahoy. Oh, dear.
What's with him? Did they call up his reserve unit?
Larry, I gotta talk to you.
Yeah, Dave. I want to talk to you, too.
You know, we've been friends a long time.
Yeah?
Are you dying?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Are you?
Well, you can't trust anybody these days.
Well, are you?
No.
Then you're lying.
No.
You told Sandy the doctor said you were dying.
No, I said the doctor told me he didn't know how long I had to live.
Why would he say that?
Well, I asked him how long he thought I'd live, and he said, I don't know, maybe till 90 if you lay off saturated fats.
That is without a doubt the rottenest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
I know, Dave, but you're the one that told me to make sure not to hurt her feelings.
Oh, so to cheer her up, you told her I'm dying.
Well, at the time, it was the only thing I could do to defend myself.
Larry, that's a nice girl you're playing games with.
Don't you think I know that? I feel rotten.
Well, you better straighten her out right away. I mean, today.
Well, Dave, I don't know what to tell her.
The truth. Tell her the truth.
The truth.
Right.
Yeah, you're right, the truth. I'll figure something out.
No figure. Tell her right away. Don't...
Linda, come in. Guess what? You won't believe it.
Hey, Sandy, you happy?
Yeah, Larry and I just had a marvelous evening. Could I have an apple?
Wait a minute. You've just been talking to Larry and you're happy?
Happy? You never saw happier me?
What'd he tell you?
Well, he told me he doesn't want to get serious.
And you're happy about that?
No, I'm happy because Larry is not going to die after all.
Oh, he told you that. That's good.
That's why we can't get serious, at least for the time being, until he's sure whether or not the cure is going to take.
The cure? What cure?
The cure for Larry's sickness. He's the first test case, but the doctors are sure it's going to work.
He told you that?
Yeah.
Where's Larry now?
He didn't want to come down here. He's upstairs relaxing on the sofa.
Oh.
Those treatments really tire him.
Well, I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I'm going to give Larry a little special treatment.
No, but you don't know what to do.
Sandy, I know exactly what to do.
Andy, I have to tell you something.
I know.
You do?
Yeah. David has the same disease Larry has.
Larry told you that.
Oh, I know it's all baloney. But I got a good thing going up there.
Good morning, Mr. Hutton.
Good morning, David. What is the latest report?
Report?
How is he?
Oh, he's fine.
Fine? Fine? Lawrence, if you play another record like that, you're fired.
What happened to Good Ship Funny Bone?
It's been torpedoed. Lawrence, look at me when I'm angry.
You're beautiful.
How many more have you got hidden in here? How many more?